Hey, welcome back. So we are now looking into what we previously called the web browser plugin, which was available here, and this was disabled by ChatGPT for some time. And basically, the purpose of this was with this plugin, we were able to search data beyond 2021 on the data till which the ChatGPT large language model was trained. And in September 27th, they rebranded this as Browse with Bing. And OpenAI explained since the original launch of browsing was in May, they received a couple of feedback, updates about robots.txt identifying user agents, so sites can control how ChatGPT interacts with them. So browsing in particular is useful for tasks that requires up-to-date information, such as helping you with your technical research, like trying to choose a bike or trying to choose a laptop or what place you want to go for a vacation or any other examples like that. That's where it's useful. So who can use Browse with Bing? So this is only available for ChatGPT Plus users, which is the account you are looking here, or an enterprise ChatGPT users. And this would be expanded to other GPT users, which is the free tier, but OpenAI hasn't given a timeline when it will happen. I'll also show you how you can do this for free if you are not a ChatGPT Plus users. So since this series we are going over is with ChatGPT plugin series, I will limit the discussion here only to ChatGPT plugin, and I have enabled that plugin here. So why this plugin is useful for us? The Browse with Bing in ChatGPT made the service more useful to researchers, people with questions, and that feature is back because we can now talk to internet again beyond a specific date. So I'll show you a couple of probably 5-6 prompts here and why this is useful. The first prompt we are looking at here is the hackathon events happening in San Francisco Bay Area next 30 days with hyperlinks to register for the event. That's my prompt. So I will be back once the data is generated. It roughly takes a couple of minutes, so I don't want you to wait. So I'll be back once the results are available. Okay, so it's done and it gave us all the links for this. So let's move on to the next prompt. The next prompt I have is give me the business summary for news in bullet point, focus on tech news for that. So yeah, it's giving us this, and let's look at the validity of them once this is done. So just hold on a minute. Okay. Cool. So we got that info, and let's wait for it to do the next prompt. And in the meantime, if you click on this, it will show you to the Eventbrite URL where it's actually happening. And if you have an Eventbrite account, you can actually look it up basically. So yeah, the name of the event is Brembo Hackathon. So we can search where Brembo Hackathon is. Yeah, this UI seems to be changed since the last time I used it. Okay, okay. So here's the Brembo Hackathon. It's happening, and okay, the event is sold out. So basically it was not able to give us that. And okay, so give me the top business information. So here are the news it's giving, and you can also see the source where the data is being fetched from. So that's basically it, and let's look at it later on. So here's the other one I wanted. This might be of interest to you. So let me just find me the best prices for iPhone 15, and let me also say iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max from the Apple website with the contract and unlocked for the best price. Create a table and explain which deal is best for me or us, basically in this case. So in the meantime, you can see the like hackathon, we saw the links. We could also see Hyundai tech adoption here, where it's giving to adopt Tesla's EV charging next year. So if you click on this, you will get the news of all these headlines, where it's coming from. And the other one is there have been more news too like this. Like you could see cloud and machine learning top trends in business, AI in tech sales. And if you click on this, it will open that where the data was fetched from. And similarly, tech stock recommendations. So yeah, you can see whatever you're interested in. Okay, we ended up with an error here. Let me refresh this. So yeah, it happens a couple of times that whenever you are using this plugin, you might see the results sort of getting hung in the middle, and you just have to click regenerate for you to get the results. And this happens with multiple plugins. It's not just this plugin, as we have seen. Regenerate is something would be a go-to option unless it's some error you don't understand and it's not due to the generation got aborted midway through the text, and basically it's that. And let me wait here for this, and after this, the next prompt, I'll discuss the next prompt while we get the results. So the next prompt we are looking at is find me top 2 movies from 2023 I should watch on Netflix. I love action, romance, and this should be a family movie, right? Or you can say anything you want. So yeah, it could be, if you don't like this, you can ask any type of movie you are interested in, and it should be able to give you that. So since we have asked some table here, it generally takes time because it has to first, as you can see, it use the Apple website, Verizon website, T-Mobile website, and also the Xfinity website. And then it's getting all the information about iPhone 15, iPhone 15 Pro, iPhone 15 Pro Max. And now once it reads all the data sources, it will extract the data we requested and it has to represent it back to us. Once finished browsing is done, we will get a data like this. Cool. So it is basically giving for this, and it also gave us some plans here, what we should use and what we should probably not be using. Okay. As you can see, it's first parsing Netflix. For its this one, it's also reading through some movie suggestion sites like Forbes and other blogs. And now it's gonna give us for what we discussed some movies we might be interested in. So yeah, okay. So it finished browsing. We should get our data here. Okay. So maybe I should have mentioned English only. This is a Bollywood movie it's suggesting, and the other one is an Hollywood movie. And similarly, okay, so if you want to encash on whatever deglobalization is a new trend that is now happening, and if you want to look at alternate supply chains, or if you want to know what's being imported and where are the opportunities that will arise for what products, you can do this. So find the top 10 items United States imports from China or China imports from United States, whichever way or whichever geography you are located in. Or if you want to know what Europe used to import from a specific place, or what Korea used to import from a specific place, or Turkey used to import, or any of that sort, whatever permutation combination you are interested in, you can ask. And you can actually see what's being imported. If a source or supplier is being hit due to some geopolitical issue, can you diversify a list of suppliers? So this would basically help us do that. I'll show you how. And after this, I would be asking this next prompt here. So let's say that if there are potential sanctions someday, does US have alternate sources for the top 10 items? Create a table with this. So basically here it's giving what being imported. So smartphone being 50 million and automatic digital processing machines being $49 billion, and toys, puzzles, and scale more models being 16.3 million. Video games being this transit, lithium ion batteries, monitors, pharmaceuticals, plastic items, and accessories for computer, and this. So it also gave us for each smartphone. You could also either import from Korea, Taiwan, or Vietnam, or you can do it from Japan, Taiwan, or Korea, Vietnam, India, and Indonesia. Video games from which location. So you basically got a list of alternate producers, and if potentially some geopolitical problem does arise, you can build your alternate list of suppliers so that your business would not be affected, though you might have to pay a little more than what you're currently paying, but certainly a business won't be affected. So I hope this helps, and probably I might do one more series with more additional web prompts plugin. If not, this should give you a good insight into what you can do with the web plugins. I hope this helps. Thank you for joining.